Welcome everybody. Today I'm going to talk about the Sennheiser Momentum 4. I'm going to see if these headphones are still worth buying in 2025. I'm going to talk something about the specs. I'm going to give you the price, what price should you buy it at, some alternatives, and of course the final verdict. So yeah, let's jump straight in. The sound, probably the most important part from these headphones. It's the classic Sennheiser premium signature sound. So if you have a couple of Sennheiser products, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's really detailed, it's more neutral, so it's not bass heavy like the Sony XM4s. Those are more bass heavy headphones. But yeah, the sound is, I like it more if it's a little bit clear, because I listen to a wide variety of music. Maybe for hip hop or something like that, you would want more bass. But yeah, it's really all-rounded. It has great noise cancellation, not as great as some of its competitors because it's quite old, but it's still, you still pay premium, so it's still really premium. It has a couple of microphones around the chassis and also as well as inside to cancel the most noise. So that's pretty much the sound. Let's talk about the battery. It has a 60-hour battery life. I didn't quite get to 60 hours. I timed it a couple of times, but you get really close and it's still better than most competitors even today. So if you check like the newest XM6, it has a 30-hour battery life. If you check the XM4, it's also around a 30-hour battery life. And this one has 60 hours, and you would probably think, it takes a long time to charge. That's also not true, because in I think like 5 minutes you get a 4-hour battery. So let's say you're late for your plane, you can charge for 5 minutes, and you get 4-hour battery. Pretty damn good. Let's say the newest Sony ones are 3.5 hours to fully charge, and these ones are only 2 hours to fully charge the battery. So 2 hours for 60 hours of playtime. Now that's pretty damn good if I can say so myself. I probably can go more than a week of listening, and I usually sometimes listen like 6-7 hours a day. So let's talk about the comfort. I'd say that's also like definitely 8 or 9 out of 10. So the headband itself, let's start with the worst part. I don't know if you can see it properly. It's like this foamy plastic. It's a bit not that great. Like you see, I guess it's really low force, but it's soft. It's also really durable. As you see, there are almost no like scratch marks or something on there. The ear cups as well, really durable, really nice. It has like a memory foam property. If you check this out, like if you press it, it goes slowly back up. There's also a little bit of padding. I don't know if you can see it in here. So that's also nice. So comfort-wise, I would say 8 or 9 out of 10. Definitely depends on your head. You can adjust these as well, so they can get pretty large. So if you have a large head, those are getting, and also for a little bit smaller heads, it's as well very nice. So the materials, they are a lot of plastic. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can hear it. There's a little bit of fabric on top. I got a special denim version, so that's why it's blue. But probably the only ones available now are black or white, and they are also a bit cheaper. When I got mine, these were cheaper, so I bought them. Really sturdy. As you can see, you can rotate them, and really nothing is happening. The ear cups can rotate as well, full, not 360 degrees, but almost. So material wise, I drop these sometimes, and they are great. The only feature I don't like about the materials is the fabric on top. It's really nice, but like you see, if you can get sometimes a stain on there, it's really difficult to get out. If this would be more, not hard plastic, but a more harder material, you would probably can get stains out better. And if you wear these a lot, they are gonna get dirty sometimes. As well with the case. So let's put that to the side. You see a little bit sometimes of stains as well on the case, and it's just sometimes dirt, or if you're drinking around it and a drink spills on it, it's difficult to get out. For the rest, it's a really sturdy case. Let me close it up real quick so you can see the case itself. Yeah, it's really dirty, so if it gets squished, it protects it fine. I would like to see also a better case, better durability. I think Sony does that better. The insides are nice though. It's soft fabric, as you see. Only around the ear cups you have some markings. Yeah, frequent putting it back and putting it out of there. You can see the right and the left, so these fit in here perfectly. So you're supposed to put a charging cable here. There's also an icon. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, you can. Yeah, you're supposed to put them here, but I usually put them in this little pouch over here. I think that's a lot more nice. Yeah, you get a little cable with it. Charging cable is also really high quality. It has the Sennheiser branding on there. Let's see if you can see that. I think you can. So really nice cable. I usually plug it into my laptop, usually with a USB-C to USB-C cable, so I don't use this quite as often, but still nice. They also include this add-on, also nice for if you need that, and also a little cable which I haven't used once. So yeah, that's the case. So let's talk about the price, or first let's talk about some of the pros and cons. So a couple cons of pros that I haven't mentioned: you can connect to 2 devices at once, and it knows that if you try to play at one device, it will stop playing on the other device. So that's really nice. So if I'm listening music on my phone and it's connected to my laptop, it connects and I get a call on my laptop for Teams call, for example, I can still hear it. So that's a really nice feature. It pauses the video that I'm watching. Yeah, that's really nice. Also the Smart app, I will put a screenshot on the video too, so you can see it as well. Really nice app, a lot of control. You can adjust treble, bass, how much noise you want to hear for the noise cancellation. So that's really nice. Some neutral points. The noise cancellation is nothing to write home about, but for this price, it is fine. I would say if you really want to focus on noise cancellation, the Sony is better. The Sony XM4 or the XM6. Yeah, those are just the facts. Sennheiser has some catching up to do, but it's still really good. Like you pay $200 or euros, you get good noise cancellation. So let's go. One con I have. So I wanted to use it on PC, and that is possible, of course, via Bluetooth or via the cable. But if I'm going in a Discord call, it switches to call mode, and that's really nice for if I'm calling somebody, because it enhances the voice and makes it a lot better to listen to. But it's not as good. It changes also the gaming sound or other sounds that you were trying to hear. So it's, I want to say, impossible to have a Discord call and game on it. I haven't found a solution yet. Maybe there is a solution. I tried to connect to the cable and via Bluetooth, but both are not working. So let's talk a little bit about the price. So in Europe, it's around 215 euros, which is, I think, a good price. The XM4, which is its direct competitor, is around 220. So if I should have a competition between those two, I would say the Sennheiser one wins. The XM6 are 400 euros, so yeah, almost twice as expensive. In America, I saw the price reach more in the high 200s, so 280, 290. Yeah, that's, I would say, a little high for these headsets, especially because you can get the XM4s for around 200. So in America, I would give the advice to look elsewhere, because these are just marked up a lot. I don't know if it's because of tariffs or something else, but yeah, I think around 300 is too much for these headphones, especially because they are a couple years old. But should you buy it for the right price? Definitely. I would say for around or below 220 euros, I would say they are definitely 100% worth it. I think they are almost the best ones you can get for that price, especially if you like neutral sound and neutral sounding headphones with good battery life. I would personally say they could be worth $250, but maybe then you have a lot more options, and then you can you should listen for yourself if you like some other headphones better. If you want some more bass, I would get the XM4s or 5s. But for the rest, I think the Sennheiser one wins definitely. So yeah, that was it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.